Hi, this is Jules. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a little hack that I learned. I really learned it on my own and with a little bit of research, but the title is 5 Tips for Facebook Advertising on a Budget. Now I'm going to show you 5 ways you can do Facebook ads, or you can run Facebook ads without breaking your bank. If you don't know what Facebook is, I'll be very surprised. But Facebook is a social media website that has, ways to engage with people. People go there to have fun, to chat with friends, and link up, and all of that. And so Facebook has giving anybody the opportunity to run ads for their business, their cause, etc. on Facebook. There are rules and regulations of how to run the ads, but I'll run through them really quickly. And with the tips I'm going to show you, you really don't need to dive deep into that. With these tips, you'll be perfectly fine. And you can be a beginner, intermediate, with whatever, it still works fine. So before I start with tip number 1, let me just explain what I mean by running Facebook ads on a budget. A lot of small businesses don't have a lot of money to spend on advertising. Let's just say you're a small ice cream shop, or you're a clothing store, or you run a little daycare, and your business is new, your business is small. You may not have thousands of dollars to put into advertising. So with this little hack I'm going to show you, you'd be able to run ads for as low as $1 to like $5 per ad, and still make a lot of money from it. So what I do is my ads usually run between $2 to $4. 4 is like my my top, and I'm able to make a huge return on investment purely because I follow these steps. Step number 1. Now that's to keep the text in your image minimal or not at all. Now if you know anything about Facebook ads, is Facebook does not like text. That's like words that are you type into your photo for your ad. They don't like that. So there's a minimum amount of space you can put text in, but if you go beyond it, Facebook could reject your ad. Now, the number of people who see your ad can also be affected by the amount of text in your advert. So if you can, don't put text at all. Let it be an image that tells a story about your business that people will be engaged in. But don't put too much text in there. You can put like a couple of words. So what I do is I do a maximum of 5 words, and I make sure the font size is pretty small, so it's just hitting somewhere at the top. So you can do that, just don't put a lot of text there. So at the bottom of the ad, you'd have the description place where you can put all the text you want. You keep the text away from the image. So what you want to do is because you're not bidding a lot of money, because you're not spending a lot of money for your ad, you want as many people to see it as possible. So keep the text minimal. That's number 1. So number 2, make sure your offer is very attractive. Now, you see lots of people go on Facebook not to look at ads. Nobody goes to look for ads. So everybody goes to Facebook to check up on friends, to chill, to post a picture here and there, stuff like that. So with the ads that come up on your feed, it has to be attractive enough for the person to click on it and to go to your site or to find out more about you. So only run ads when you have an attractive offer. So an attractive offer can be, maybe you're having a sale at your business. Maybe you're giving free trials for your service. Something very interesting and attractive that someone could when the person just sees it, you're like, oh, this is cool, let me try this. Aha. So that's what you want to do. Now that's the second one. So now the third one is, if you're not an expert in Facebook ads, try to keep the targeting very minimal. So what I do is, most of the time I make Facebook select the audience for me. Like, I'm very easy like that. Like, I mean, Facebook has all the information, they have all the data on people. So it's easier for the Facebook system or the algorithm to pick the most appropriate person to see your ads. If you target too much, maybe the location, the age, the amount of money the person makes, etc., you're narrowing down the number of people who see your ads. And for a very narrow like group of people, it's kind of expensive. It's expensive to pay for such a narrow group of people. For Facebook to go through all of this to filter them out to get them to that small number, you'd be bidding so much more. So you won't get a lot of people seeing your ads. So just go for automatic audiences or lookalike audiences. One thing I like to do is I like to choose show an ad to my followers and friends of my followers. So usually friends of your followers have similar tastes to your followers. So it's a good way to get it. So it's really simple and very straight. So this ends part one of my video about how to do run Facebook ads on a budget. So I've shared 3 really cool tips, and I would follow up with the next part to show you the rest of what you need to save money on Facebook ads and make a lot of money. So stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and send me a comment or a question, anything you'd like to know. If there's anything I rush too quickly with, let me know and I'll explain it to you. Alright, bye.